What's up, friends? This is Manni, and it happened again. You got nerfed. All those meta Ochokochis running around on the Champions League are now easier to deal with, or will be very soon, together with some Ophions and so on. And not that I would want anybody to have their stuff nerfed that they bought. No, I'd rather want the game to just implement things right from the start, without having to nerf things later. But we're talking about Robots, and so that's out of the question. Let's go! Ochokochi dot damage reduction lowered 20, 40, 60% before to 20, 30, 40% that it is now. Now, what does it mean? Basically, you'll be taking more damage during your ability run, right? And that may actually mean that you can perhaps, we'll have to test this on the test server soon, even bring down an Ochokochi to below 50% health while his ability is running, which means that the second no-skill Clever Survivor ability that he should never have gotten in the first place may not be able to trigger anymore because you already reached that threshold during the first ability. That is something we're going to have to test because that will make Ochokochi so much easier to deal with. Magnetic field damage decreased by 50%, and I'm assuming they mean the, hold on, let's check. Oh, I don't have an Ochokochi in this hangar, so it's my own account here. I don't run this robot right now, because I don't like it. But that probably means the pulse damage that you get from getting pushed around by this thing. So minus 50%, that is a big deal, but still, I think it's dealing a little more damage than you would expect, but yeah, that's a really big nerf here. Ophion, the built-in weapon damage is decreased by 50%. Minus 50% by 50% damage. Have a good one. Was nice having you while we had you. Absorber damage bonus for built-in decreased by 50% by another 50%. Yeah, so that means you get you have 50% less base damage on the built-in weapons, and the boost from blocking damage with your absorber shield with the Ophion is also reduced by 50%. And who thinks that is a minus 100% damage nerf? Not really, because that means you would do no damage anymore. That's not the case, but it's a lot less. Durability decreased 15%. Okay, I mean, yeah, maybe. That thing is okay, I guess. But you know what's interesting? They didn't touch the shield. Everyone predicted, me including, that they will make it like the Ao-Chun or like the Hawk, where you get your resistance only, or your resistance already ends while you begin to fall, right? And the shield already ends while you begin to fall. But they're not saying any of that here, even though we're already seeing that nerf on the live server right now, on the regular Ophion, not the special skin version. The regular Ophion has that exact nerf already. When he's falling, the shield is already bypassable. However, at this point, when you trigger the button, you already get the shield as you start to fly. Big difference to the Ao-Chun and some other things. Yeah, so let's see. Maybe this is nerf phase number 2 that will be coming in another month when they say, well, it still seems to be overperforming. You know, as soon as enough of them are around, there's no reason to keep them strong anymore, isn't there? That's how Robots operates. So interesting that it's not listed here. Very, very curious, because we've seen that on the live server already. Anyways, Orochi. Durability increased by 20%. Interesting, huh? The Orochi, not the Lynx. The Orochi, it's basically the Lynx version 1.0 that is now receiving an increased durability buff. Not really big of a difference, I would say, although 20% is actually a big deal. That's more than a full pilot skill that you get fully maxed. So yeah, it is a big deal. It's just interesting because it's a stealth robot, a relatively fragile one, so yeah, cool. I'm full for this here. Revenant ability cooldown decreased from 18 to 16 seconds, and durability increased to plus 15 for the Revenant. What a random thing to happen, right? It's like, nah, we need 4 things. Come up with something else, please. Revenant, alright, let's take it. Ability, yeah, why not for example, a Griffin? The Griffin jump cooldown is completely ludicrous. All you get is hop. That's it. You get hop. You get completely blown out of the sky as soon as you hop, but it has 18 or 20 seconds cooldown. Like, what? How is that even, whatever. Anyways, these 2 things are good. The other 2 things are bad for the health of the game and for the fact that you guys buy this and they nerf it. Now, on the other hand, of course, it's needed for the health of the game because we know those things are overperforming and are annoying and broken. So Is it a good, bad thing? You tell me. To me, every nerf is bad because it means Pixonic failed. It means they're doing a terrible job implementing things wrong. That's what every nerf means, a fail. You lost. Now, weapons. Damper, Tamer, and damage decrease by 30%. Now, remember when I said these things aren't just overperforming by 20 or 30%. They're overperforming by 50 to 60% or something. Now, 30% damage decrease is a lot more than we usually get for a nerf from a weapon. Normally they start with 15%, bring another 10 later down the line in phase 2 of the nerf. No, they're starting with minus 30%, man. That is a big freaking deal. Obviously, well, Pixonic seems to have understood that these things may be a bit too good. Who would have thought that? Then, interesting, something we'll have to test. Trickster and Deceiver. Nobody needed more than one weapon. Pixonic probably made terrible sales with these weapons because they were so much over effective when applying the full stack limit of Corrosion that all you needed was just one of them. So you were lucky you drew one of them out of a box. You never needed more, because if you combine it with 3 Dampers or Tamers and then 1 Trickster or Deceiver, that is all you need. That one weapon will fill up the max amount of possible Corrosion stacks instantly. So there's never any reason to run more than one of those weapons, and obviously that is not very interesting for Pixonic. So what they're doing here is not really nerfing it, which you would expect from a weapon that deserves a nerf. We're talking about a weapon that fills up the max stack amount instantly from just one weapon. But no. What we're getting is the dots stack are no longer capped. Okay? So you no longer have a maximum cap limit for stacks of Corrosion. That means now you can run full builds with Deceiver and Trickster, and you fill up not just the cap, but there is no cap. You fill it up like even more, and you tick robots down with Corrosion like tick, 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 destroyed. Full robot, maybe even 400,000 HP, will be destroyed like this. When there's no limit on the Corrosion stacks anymore. Can you imagine how broken that is going to be? And obviously, it will make more of these weapons appear on the battlefield now, not just one per robot or per hangar or whatever, right? The damage is decreased by 50%. Wow, that's a good trade. It sounds like a nerf, isn't it? But let me just tell you, these things don't do damage. They just don't do damage. That's not what they do. They're not talking about the Corrosion damage here. The damage of the weapon, the initial damage when you get hit is nerfed. But that's not even what you're doing damage with when you use this weapon. So this is basically completely neglectable. It doesn't mean anything. That is what means a lot. And that is a massive buff for all Corrosion weapons. But previous Corrosion weapons only fill up tiny bits of Corrosion, which is fair and normal and how it should be. These weapons fill up 10 times too much per weapon, and therefore, it's basically only really a buff for these new weapons. And older Corrosion weapons, they don't really reach the max stack amount. Maybe the Viper, when you run 3 or 4 of them on a behemoth, something we have to test, but yeah, other than that, this is pretty much exclusively a buff for the new ones. The new ones that should have been nerfed rather than being buffed. But yeah. It is what it is. They want to get more of those into the world. So here we go. We'll see a lot more going forward once that hits the live servers. Chimera, reload interval reduced from 12 to 8 seconds. I guess the next video is already carved out for us. Once that hits, that means you'll fire Chimera. Not 50%, 40%. Whatever. 33% faster. Okay, I don't have to calculate everything in percent. You lose 4 seconds reload time. That is insane. Yeah, that's a lot of DPM increase for Chimera, and perhaps you'll see some videos coming up with that here. Marquez Hussar Dragoon, damage increased 30%. Wow, that is a big buff right here. Interesting, I just made a video with Marquez, the light version on the Dagon. If you haven't yet seen it, you'll find it. It was the giveaway for our Dagon robots. That's right. If you haven't yet participated in that, check it out and do that. And there it even performed pretty okay. But the reload, what really is the problem with these weapons, is that they reload so slow. I think instead of... The damage seemed to have been okay to me per hit. What would have maybe made more sense is just increase the reload speed by 30%. But that's good too. Not going to complain here. Shredder shot grouping increased from 0.038 to 0.026, okay? Those of you who play World of Tanks know that this is an increase in accuracy. That means you're no longer going to spread and lose as many bullets. And overall, I mean, I know where this nerf is coming from. It had to happen for Ochokochi and for Ophion. In regards to the Ochokochi, I'm personally even glad because I'm not even using it. But then again, I know you guys are, and you guys are my friends and my community, and so I am also sad together with you. We knew it was going to happen, but at the same time, it is a defeat for Pixonic. Or at least that's what they should see it at. They should see this as a defeat, because that's really what it is. It means they failed terribly, miserably, and they're gonna have to correct their mistakes. But of course, that's not how it's being seen. This is just basic marketing for this game. That's just how the game operates. So you're gonna shoot your shots now, right? Crisis Robot? Maybe he's not. I've already... Oh, no, I wanted to say I already killed 3 robots, but I guess... Alright, there we go. 3 kills. There's a scorpion in front of me. Hey, where did you come from? You weren't there a second ago. Let me just capture the beacon real quick before we end him. Alrighty. Let's go! Woo! Hey, Scorpy! Oh, man, I'm almost empty. Look, I had like 3... Oh, Crisis! Wait, Crisis, you want something? That's okay. I'm gonna give it to you. Then we're gonna walk away. Oh, Ophion boy. Ophion boy wants fun. Ophion boy, leave me alone. Oh, cool, thanks. Actually, normally that doesn't work when I say it, but it did work this time. Uh-oh, nope, I have to phase shift. You saw the Typhon, right? You saw the Typhon, the only chance for me to stay alive. Whoa! Okay, that was a lot of damage that I just took. Let me just get away from here. Because there's another one! Oh! Okay, wow. That was 4 guys on me. I didn't understand how I took so incredibly much damage from these 2 guys in front of me. How was that possible? It's because there wasn't 2 guys. There were freaking too many. Alright, let's go in. You know what? The thing is, I'm still having a lot of fun in this game. Even after so many years. It's really interesting. They screw up royally every freaking time. And yet somehow, I have fun in this game. Oh. Okay, well, you activated your reflector a bit late, buddy. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the health for that thing. Okay. He's gonna get the second ability, there it is. And so, Ochokochi beats my Titan. It's just normal. He gets the second no-skill ability at 50%, and then my gameplay ends. I don't want to play the Ophion. Nah, actually, you know what? I want to play my Ravana, man. I love those things. It's my favorite robot in the game, aside from maybe Crisis with Thermite. That is an awesome setup, dudes. I have to make another video like this. It's just too much fun. Seriously, it is too much fun. Oh, I'm not doing a lot of damage to him. Aha! You unfolded. So you chose death! Damn it. Dude, where is my weapon reload? Jeez. Did you see like boom? Every 10 seconds, boom. Boom. Seems like Havoc has been nerfed quite well as well over the time, huh? Still does a decent amount of damage when you unload everything you've got, but oh hey! That is nice. Alright, I'm just gonna wait out your phase shift there. And another one, and then we're popping you. Pop! That's how we do it in the Manni town. That's what the Ravana does. It kicks your butt. Or butt. You can decide which one. We're in the lead. We don't really have to do something right now. We don't have to push. But you know me. I can't stop myself from getting myself into 4-on-1s. It's just in my nature. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ooh, hey. Don't do that. I only have 200 meters range. Thank you. Titan boy, okay. Yeah, I'm in a really good mood today. Ow, ow, ow. That is a lot of damage that came here. Oh, not this. Frickin' Newton. Dude, I am really suffering here. Oh, good damn. God damn, I killed him fast. Oh, I need all my abilities for the Newton boy. There we go. And shift. Haha, zim. There goes all your damage. And zim. Oh, okay, he didn't do it on me. Sorry, I didn't expect that. I thought he was gonna fire at me. And zim. It is so predictable. And zim. Okay, not this time. But we are killing him eventually. Yep, there he goes. Nice. We got some Titan back up here. Down to last stand with you. Hold on. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my goodness, my reload, huh? Ugh. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Yes. Good, got him. Ooh, I'm really slowly recharging my firepower here. He's gonna get into the next ability. Yeah, he's phase shifting already. That means he's got the ready. Yeah. You wouldn't have phase shifted if you hadn't. If he wouldn't be getting his ability. But you know what? I have too many abilities ready for you, buddy. But the game ends in 5 seconds anyways. It's enough time for me to kill him. There we go. And, yeah. Did you see how much fun I had with my Minos for 30 seconds? Minos is just dead, man. Minos is just dead. So sad. It's one of my favorite Titan. Really sad. And there wasn't even a Newton in the game. Just one Newton would have made it even worse. Yeah. Titans don't work when you can't heal any health back. And that brings me back to something. Where's the nerf for the rust effect? The rust effect is the single most broken thing about these weapons. Well, the damage too, but the rust effect, they should simply scratch it from these weapons, the amount of damage they do. The rust effect means you can't heal any health back. So your Titans always die. You have 80-70% gray HP that you could restore. You're not getting it. You die. Boom. Dead. Same goes for support robots that can no longer fulfill their role. Terrible game design. Unbelievably bad. It's just scratching the entire healing mechanic out of the game with one new weapon addition is simply freaking terrible game design. But that's War Robots for you. You get a lot of terrible game design. Doesn't matter that I still have a good mood though, and I keep it. I'm not gonna let it get ruined by terrible game design. So, ladies and gents, thank you for watching. Those are the nerfs that are coming to the test server. Tell me what you think in the comments, and hopefully you had some fun time watching this. See you around. Manni signing off. Bye-bye.